This one goes out to the homies in Japan. Life is short. Hence my irritation with the media and humanity's role in moral deterioration. My prayers go out for Japan and Haiti and Indonesia and New Orleans and Chile and every other corner of the earth that has been and will be bitch slapped by Mother Nature. And not just while the story is hot headlines, but for as long as the prayers are needed. People should really reevaluate their moral balance and quality of life. I want to leave this positive, but situations are sad, and Mother Nature is not in a good mood. And the reality is, whatever your religion, if you have one, if you don't have one, if you're atheist, if you're semi, all or one or more of the above, people should really take a look at building their relationships. But my point is that my heart really goes out to them genuinely, not in the popular way to jump on the bandwagon when something is a hot story, because we're not hearing anything more about New Orleans. We're not hearing anything much more about it. It lasts a few months and then it's over. It's just like people's personal dramas. Where is the radio voice dude? Where is Ted Williams? What is he doing right now? People wanted him all on their talk shows to hear about this guy with this great radio voice, and now Kraft's giving him a gig and this radio station's hiring him. But if people really cared, their first priority would be to get him help. He has a problem. Charlie Sheen has a problem. But we use it for entertainment rather than genuinely being concerned about them. Britney Spears has a problem. I know because she's been on the low, we think all is well. But those things don't go away. She has a problem. Lindsay Lohan has a problem. Although I don't really, and that's a problem, not giving a damn about them, because, you know, white people don't really give a damn about our issues. But those people have problems, and if people are in their lives and really love them, you will confront them with that. Tough love is love all the same. And you don't give people stuff and put opportunity for them to backslide in their laps. I was so mad at Meredith on whatever that Today Show was, when she had the radio voice and his mother on, and she asked his mother, because when he first reunited with his mother, the first thing she said, she held his face and said, "Don't disappoint me." And Meredith made that seem like an unsupportive mother type thing, like as if that's what got him in that position in the first place. My perspective was, she has obviously been disappointed many times throughout this dude's life, and he's an old dude. She's 92, do that math. And she's been disappointed enough to know that this just could be another, if not a worse, opportunity for him to just go deeper. Next thing you know, we hear about him in a fist fight with one of his estranged children who showed up when he got net popular. You know, I still pray for octo-mom's children every day, all of them. You know, before she got out of the hospital with the second 8 set, I was concerned about the first 6. Did you know? And I'm sure you did, but who really cares, right? But did you know that the first 6 she had, half of those are special needs children that she couldn't handle on her own, yet we allowed her to have 8 more. The doctor knew she had 6 prior to giving her whatever in vitro she needed to have this other 8. He knew she had 6. You know. And 3 of them are special needs kids. She's a special needs female. How is she going to handle the first 6 in addition to 8 more? I mean, it's almost guaranteed that the children are fucked up, so because of who their mother is. Alone, that alone, aside from them needing special attention. Because society allowed it and even embraced it, put it on Broadway for our entertainment. My heart goes out to Japan right now. My heart is still bleeding for other parts of the world that have been catastrophically touched. My heart is bleeding for parts of the world that we don't even hear about, for random, what we see as primitive villages that are pure and untouched by commercialism and marketing. Yeah, I thought I'd just go all humanitarian on you. Because the reality is that none of us are exempt. Like, we could have a random, there have been earthquakes in part of the United States that don't have earthquakes in the past few years. You know, tremors, sure, but there are earthquake tremors in places that don't have earthquakes. It could happen right here at home. So, magnify your quality of life. And love. Love one another. Sadly, I'm enticed to say love other people worth loving. And people, parent your damn children. Please, parent your damn children. For all we know, this shit happens every few thousand years. I know we have all this technology to predict conditions for certain catastrophes and such, you know, tornadoes and so forth. But we are only human still. We are still only human. How do we know that this doesn't happen every few thousand years? This could be the time of the cycle. We think we can go back a few hundred years and see, or we have a statistic that says, oh, this is the worst hurricane, the third worst hurricane in history. How do you know? We only been recording for so long, and man's lifespan is at most 100 years. Let's say 80 on the average. What if every few thousand years some shit goes down on Earth? And any time could be hours. I'm not thinking the world's ending today, tomorrow, next month, or next year. But anything could happen anytime. Magnify your quality of life. Love. Share random kindness. Pay it forward. Do all that good shit. Remember the Ice Age? Shit happened. Remember how we keep finding entire cities under the floor of the ocean that we didn't know about? Remember how archaeologists are popping up bones of animals that we've never studied, heard of, or knew existed? My guess is that shit goes down on the regular. And to God, the regular could be every few thousand years. We just don't live that long. Be a good human being and be genuine in your efforts, in your intentions, in your constructive intentions. P.S. On the real, sake is nasty. But it feels nice. It gets the job done. Ugh. I don't think we're gonna have no more sake tipsy talk. That is nasty. Groovy smooches.